YouTube, it's Maury from RC Construction. Maury, guys, thank you so much for those who have subscribed, sharing it out there, liking it. The channel is going really well and it's all because of your support. So thank you very much, it's really appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's have a look at the HuiNa crane. So this one here, we've got the HuiNa 1572 1/14 scale crane based on a 15 channel remote control. The body of the crane is similar to the 1550 excavator, die cast model. Looks great in the box. We'll get this out and see what it can actually do. We'll put it together, see what you get in the box, and see what it can actually lift. Let's have a look. There we go, take the box off. You can see in there you've got the recharger for the batteries in there. And when you take it out of the box, the arm for the crane, that is plastic, it's not cast steel, so but the body is very similar. The remote control, we'll walk through the control buttons on that for how it actually runs the crane. Plastic tracks, and it's actually a good quality tie string that they use for the lifting point. So let's see if we can crack this together. 7.2 volt 400 milliamp hour battery. You've got a lifting bar there that you can practice with. Has no real weight in it. We'll snap this together, try not to tie up and twist up the cables, and see what it looks like once it's all in one piece. We'll just twist that bit around again and it's all together. Looks fantastic. So if you look at the back here, you'll see we've got the hook, goes up to a twin set of pulleys on the top of the arm, and that will then feed all the way down and goes in. It's got a guide there, so you don't have too much worry about it actually getting twisted up, and then the pulley system to lift and raise and drop the arm. Looks fantastic. The remote control, let's have a look at that and see what it actually does. So with your normal remote controls, you've got your walk motors, which is the two left and right arms. You've got slew left, slew right with L1 and R1 at the top end there, volume off and lights off. Then you've got these combination buttons. So the combination buttons allows you to lower the hook and lower the boom with the press of one button. You can see there they're both actually unspooling. There's cogs turning at the top there, and you're only pressing one button. To have it come back up the other way, you press the other button at the bottom there. Now that will lift the hook and also lift the boom at the same time. So both moving in unison, both the hook coming up as well as the boom coming up. Now if we go to the bottom right round button, going up and down there, these operate directly and only on the boom lift. So you've got a pulley system there for the boom. You can see they'll expand out. This will give you greater lifting power because it's going through those four pulley systems. May have to look at adding something like that to the main lifting arm as well. And we go to the left hand side and you've got up and down. This will operate the hook up and down independently of the boom. So quite a few options to work with there. Okay, you can see that rolling up there. If we put a pulley system in similar to a pulley system for the rising and lowering of the boom, we may be able to increase the lift capacity of the small motor inside there. Detail is fantastic. There we are. Now lifting chains, well, we've got of course 1/10 scale. I've got these red ones which are a slightly longer chain, and of course I've got the black one which I had two of, but I couldn't find a second one today. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook a few of the other HuiNa toys up and see what this thing can actually lift. Here we go. This is the HuiNa 1520 loader. Comes in at around about 0.6 of a kilo, and no problem whatsoever for this crane to lift up. Slew motor activates a little bit fast, and we've seen how that can create accidents earlier on in the previous episode. So just nice steady little movements, and we're able to swing that loader around. Now we're going to step up to the brother of the crane. This is the actual 1580 excavator. Now it comes in at 1.6 kilos. So we've added a kilo to the lift. And what we're finding is that it is struggling. Even with such a close load, we're still getting ticking on the hook. It is just getting it off the ground. Those people out there that are riggers, yeah, we probably could have rigged it a little bit better, but the tension on that line is extremely tight. Alright, well, at least it's off the ground. Okay, well, it was off the ground. There we go, let's let him back down there nice and safely. So we've come up with a cup. It's a great machine, don't get me wrong, but we've come up with a couple of possibilities for improvements, one being a pulley system for the main line. The other one will be to increase the counterweight on the actual crane itself. Now you may or may not notice these come from the back of my 1592 excavator that failed, so they're the counterweights. So we'll open that up and we'll put those in there and see if we can't increase the lift. Because when push comes to shove, when this little crane gets the Cat 330D in its hands, which comes in at 6.1 kilos, I'm afraid it doesn't stand a chance. Come on, give it a go. Yep. Nothing happening there. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and like, share it around with your friends. Maury out.